So for a video, I was watching a video on YouTube when all of a sudden wanted to end a question for me to someone to answer. Can a quiz determine what state I'm from? As y'all know, I'm from Oregon, and so and I hope they'll guess it. So let's open up. I'm gonna do three, so I'm gonna open up this one first. All right, start quiz. I'm happy. Try. I'm on 2 feet because I don't have a car or actually boat. Boat next. I like to live somewhere in between. How important is it for you to live next to a body of water? Living by water is nice, but it's not expensive for me because I don't. I could go, like I don't have to do anything. Like I could ask someone, but yeah, let's go. Do you like it when the season changes? Winter is my favorite season. Yeah, it's which is true. For a break, choose your ideal vacation spot. A beach resort? No. A spunk? A, s- I can a hotel. A wrangling cattle down at the ranch. What? Hiking and fishing in the mountains. I can't. So I don't really hike and fish, but I guess I could do like a hotel because it's simple. I also like to rent out like to do Airbnbs. Which cuisine could you see yourself eating 5 nights a week? This is hard, but I'm gonna have to go with sushi or chat. But any which which of the animal kingdom's furry friends is your spirit animal? Deer, armadillo, mongoose, brown bear, or squirrel? To be honest, I'm gonna do the brown bear because they're kind of cool. They're pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Taking a deep breath. What does the air smell so good? Probably because there's a restaurant nearby. More neighbor. Want to make some small talk? Absolutely. How are you? Maybe later. All right. Let's see. Where am I from? I have to. No, I'm not gonna log in. All right. Next one. All right. What state am I from? When when you wake up in the morning, what do you see? What do you want to see? Uh, the ocean waves. I don't live near the ocean, so I'm gonna do that because it's not. I live there anyway. But you're gonna you're going to a job interview in and see a man in the street with a ball in his hand. What do you do? Whatever. I'll just walk away. I'll just walk away. What does this? How does this picture make me feel? What picture? But let me see that. What type of building do you want to live in? A skyscraper, the world's tallest skyscraper. I just want to live in a normal building. Yeah, honestly, facts. What word best? What word best describes you? Smart, sexy, loyal, and adventurous. I say adventurous. I like to try something new. How would you prefer to get around? A lo- drive a fuel economic car. Uh, drive a luxury car. Fuck that. I'm gonna do public transportation or bike. I like using bikes. Anyway, what type of social life do you want to have? A small group, lots of people. I say like a small group because I don't really want to be the popular kid. Which climate do you prefer? I like winter, so I'm gonna do that. In mild summers, exactly. Which color represents you? Red, blue, green, or yellow? I'm gonna say I'm gonna say I'll say red. What are you scared of the most? What do you care about the most? What I I read that wrong. The latest party trend and scandal. Work business in my hustle. I gotta eat. Uh Friends, family, and a good life. That's exactly. What is your favorite outdoor activity? I Ice skating in Central Park. I don't live in Central Park, so I can't do that. Exploring hiking trails in Appalachia. I I can't really I can't really go to Appalachia because I don't live near that either. Soaking Soaking up the sun on the beaches of Malibu. I don't live in California, but that's still a little bit. This is a little bit closer to me. Or off roading with friends. Honestly, sure, yeah. If you see a hungry man on the streets, what do you think? I would help him, but yeah, I'll help him. Which cuisine do you enjoy the most? I'm gonna say hmm, I'll say some steak. I like me some steak. What what your ideal weekend getaway? A broad a Broadway show and and shopping spree in Times Square. I don't really go to I can't really go to Times Square because I don't live there. I don't live in New York. A relaxing retreat to a charming southern plantation. I mean, wrong. I mean, that's an interesting word, but they're plantation. Wine tasting in Napa Valley. Can't really do that because I'm not 21 and I don't live in California. And enjoying the casinos. Well, I can't really do this, but I'll say shopping spree in Times Square because sure. How do you feel about city life? Love the fast paced energy. I'll say that. All right, what state am I from? What state am I from? I'm from New York. I'm a New Yorker apparently. All right. For some reason, my recording stopped, but I'm not done. As I was saying, the last one said I'm from New York. So, all right. Next one. Next one. Choose a house. Do I want to live in? Let's see. Condo could be fun to live there. I'll say a normal house. I don't want to spend a lot of money. Who's your favorite celebrity? Jim Carrey, Dolly Parton, Alan Rickman, Mi- Michael Michael Sarah, Kermit the Frog, Julie Andrews. Or I only know like two. I'm gonna say Jim Carrey. What food looks the most delicious? That pizza does look pretty good. What hat do I want to wear? I'd say not a top hat. I'd say just a baseball cap. Where would you stop for dinner? I'd say definitely not the grocery store. I'd say a diner. I I'm minimal. What's your mode of transportation? I'm gonna I'm gonna do that later this year. Scooter, train. I'm gonna say a plane, but I can't really go on a plane. Which animal do you relate to the most? Gene, Carl Davison, Cornbread, Olga, Shimmy Jimmy, Jupiter. To be honest, I have no idea what they're talking about, but I'm gonna say who I say like Charlie Davison because I like his name. What is your favorite book? Sherlock Holmes, Pride and Prejudice, uh, The Cat in the Hat, Moby Dick, the Catcher in the Rye, and a history book. I don't. I'm gonna just say Cat in the Hat because I haven't read any of these except yeah I haven't read any of those. Which season were you born in? Summer. Hawaii. Apparently, I'm from Hawaii. That's closer to Oregon, but I'm also not. I'm also that is naming the, but I'm not from Hawaii. All right, next one. Which U.S. state are you? I might do this until you get it. They get it right. Which which 8 a.m. on a Tuesday was your actual reality? Let's see. I don't have a job, so I'm since 5 a.m. I'm gonna go there. Choose a texture that speaks to your soul. Let's see. Something possibly sticky. All right. Warm sand and salt crystals. I have no idea, but I'm gonna say smooth. Someone cuts in front of you in a very long line. How do you handle it? Say nothing. I'd say nothing. What is your happy place made out of? Thin air, pine trees, and zero cell service. I'm just gonna do this so that they could do actually tell me how I could do it. A high rise apartment where I could look down on everybody. 100 acres of land. I don't want to. I want to see no neighbors. Well, I invested in a startup app company app or art gallery. A customized jet ski and an exotic pet. I'm not getting something like a. I'm not getting something like a lion. Uh, I renovate an old library into a house and buy rare books. Hmm, I'm gonna go 1,000 acres because I kind of already have that. Rate your tolerance for humidity and heat. I'm in the middle. Also, I also I kind of noticed this before and I didn't comment this. What is happening over here? Uh, I I'm not gonna comment. I'm not gonna comment. Pick a beverage to hold for the rest of the night. I'm gonna go a I'm gonna go sweet tea. What is your toxic trait? I judge people who hmm. I think everyone from my hometown is bigger and better, and I won't shut up about it. I don't know. I'm gonna do that one. It's like the accessory you cannot leave home without. Designer sunglasses. Fuck that. Noise canceling headphones. Jacket. Exactly. In case if it snows in July, which it probably won't, but it might get cold in July. I don't know. Fix it. How do you handle a crisis like a flat tire? Fix it myself. Call someone immediately. Or abandon the car or wait for a friendly stranger to help. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. What matters most in your life? Traditional values and innovation, and I feel like traditional values. Bro, I cannot. I don't know what's happening. Tennessee. That's Tennessee. All right. All right. Let's go. Get back to speed. Let's see. All right. You quiz. Christopher. I'm gonna not leak my name, so I'm gonna do. You already know my name, but I'm not gonna tell Tom my name. I'm gonna say John. I say John. Close. Huh. None of these are about Oregon. Huh. I'm gonna just do the Idaho. Even though I might guess I'm from Idaho, but things I've been up to. I've been up to making it. Hmm. Discovering new bands I love. Exactly. My sister put me on My Chemical Romance. I I cannot stop listening to that. But what was your favorite job as a kid? I don't have a job, but and I and I'm technically still a kid. But when I was younger, I always wanted to be a police officer. So yeah, I'll do that. Pick an animal. Even though they're loud as shit, I'm gonna do a sea lion. What is going on? But the reason why I the reason why I am is speaking out loud is because for some reason I keep on forgetting to press share this instead. So my apologies. A place I know well: Oakland, California, Chicago. Cannot this place? Catalina, Hilo, and in Reno. I'm gonna do Oakland because I know Tupac lives there. Pick an outfit. I'll say that because if you ever been to Bend, Oregon, you see a lot of people in like jackets in like the middle of summer. Do you believe in something after death? No, I don't. I don't believe there's nothing. I think there's nothing after death. Names like names like boyfriend. And I call each other, and they get more unhinged. I don't have a girl. I'm not a boyfriend, so baby, sweetie, love, cuteness, sweet cheeks, cute, cute butt, pork chop, and the hot dog water. these, are, these are so bad, but I'm gonna do baby, I guess. Uh, which eye color is your favorite? Brown, because I have it. Pick something you you have. Pick something to have before you leave. Whiskey. I can't. Vodka. Jalapeno. I say water, but yeah, water. All right. Type your answer. Please type your answer. All right, that's it for now. I have a YouTube. I have a YouTube. New York, New York again. Apparently, I'm from New York. All right. All of a sudden, I'm from New York. All right. Let's. All right. All right. Quiz game. I'm gonna retry it. I hope they get it this time. My own 2 feet. I'm gonna this time. I'm gonna tell like typical Oregonian things. If they don't get it, I don't know what to say. Hmm. Do you prefer to live in the big city or somewhere rural? I live work in the city, but I live in the suburbs. Exactly. How important is it to live next to a body of water? Uh, I'll say must have water. Hmm. But do you like it when the seasons change? Too busy to notice. Yeah. Yeah. A break. I see you hiking and fishing. Let's see. What do Oregonians might like? I would say barbecue. How, how about I say a deer? For I don't prefer this. Hmm. I can thank Mother Nature for that. I want to more neighbor. Want to have some small talk. I say people would. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't get one until I get an account. Oh my goodness. All right. I have to lock in now. I cannot stop not screen sharing. This is my own stupidity, by the way. I'm so sorry. If you need, if you never had one of these again, which one would you choose? I'll say eat. All right, where do I go next? Oh, look at yearbook superlative to describe yourself. I was like that. I'll say ski trip in the mountains. Independent. Dude, I'll say super reliable. I'll say pretty resourceful. Because a lot of Oregonians go outside. Anyway, choose a view to see from your outside window. Let's see. Serene desert, a meadow. I'll see, yeah. Maps. What's your biggest fear? Hmm. Being forgotten. How would your friends describe your sense of humor? I don't know. Smart and dry and sarcastic. Which of these make you nervous? I say crowds. I say Oregonians would like to be in the spring. I know what. I'm not fooled. I'm not fooled. I know what that's supposed to be. You are Montana. All right. You're. They're close. So my recording stopped yet again. So we have to do it. We're gonna do it again. All right. Which U.S. state am I? That choose a texture that speaks to your soul. I say tough leather. Someone cuts in front of you. I say that. You win $10 million. Jet ski. I bet. I think Oregonians will. I feel are like this. Pick a beverage to hold for the rest of the night. I say coffee. Coffee or beer. Select the accessory you cannot live home without. Cowboy or hiking. How do you handle a crisis? There. What matters most in your life? I'd say organs are more traditional. Finally, pick a spirit animal. Bald eagle, pizza rat, black bear, uh, a dolphin, and an alligator wearing sunglasses. I'd say cute but will destroy a trash can. Jeez, don't want to let does not you do not want that to happen. The bald eagle, loud and free. I say that. I say yeah, bro. Bro, what is this ad? Texas. All right, Texas. I see. All right. Hmm. Name the. All right. I. All right. Let's try this one more time. Yeah. Yeah. I'm from Colorado. I'm from Colorado. I'm from Oregon. I'm not. Well. Yeah. I'm from California. I am the Rocky Mountain Ranger. I'm not from Colorado. I do kind of want. I am gonna go there though. I guess this could be the end of the video. So if you like this video, please subscribe. We're please like and subscribe. We're on the road to 130 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button and bell icon. So yeah, bye.